Today we will be finding the pH of a solution and determining whether it is acidic or basic using the Arrhenius and Bronsted-Lowry theories in litmus paper. From the vinegar in your kitchen cabinet to the soap in your shower, acids and bases are everywhere. But what does it mean to say that something is acidic or basic? In order to answer this question, we need to examine some of the theories describing acids and bases. Specifically, we will be focusing on the Arrhenius theory and the Bronsted-Lowry theory. We will also discuss how these theories can help us determine the pH of a solution. Firstly, we will discuss the Arrhenius theory. An Arrhenius acid is any species that increases the concentration of H+ in aqueous solutions. An Arrhenius base is any species that increases the concentration of OH- in an aqueous solution. In an aqueous solution, H+ ions immediately react with water molecules to form hydronium ions, or H3O+. In an acid-base or neutral reaction, an Arrhenius acid and base usually react to form water and a salt. Next is the Bronsted-Lowry theory. This theory states that any compound that can transfer a proton to any other compound is an acid, and the compound that accepts the proton is a base. According to the Bronsted-Lowry scheme, a substance can function as an acid only in the presence of a base. Similarly, a substance can function as a base only in the presence of an acid. Furthermore, the Bronsted-Lowry theory states that when an acidic substance loses a proton, it forms a base called the conjugate base. And when a basic substance gains a proton, it forms an acid called the conjugate acid. Next, we will discuss litmus paper and identifying the pH of a substance. The litmus test is a quick method of determining whether an aqueous solution is acidic or basic. Initially, litmus paper is blue, red, or orange. In this instance, though, the paper is orange. Normally, there is a small chart located on the packaging telling the user what each color's pH level is. Colors pink through orange are levels 1 through 6, yellow is 7, or neutral, and colors green through dark blue are levels 8 through 12. But remember, acids and bases refer only to aqueous solutions, so pH paper won't change in non-aqueous solutions such as vegetable oil. Here on this slide are some examples from a litmus test. You can see that both the lemon juice and the cola are the most acidic because when compared to the chart, they have the darkest color. You can also see that the potassium iodide in the brown bottle is fairly basic because of its greenish color. Lastly, we will discuss the similarity and the difference between the Arrhenius theory and the Bronsted-Lowry theory. The difference is that an Arrhenius acid is something that donates a proton to water, and the Bronsted-Lowry concept extends this to any substance, where an acid is the donor and the base is the acceptor. The two are similar in the fact that they both have the same acid theories. Both theories define acids as a proton donor because it adds a proton to the aqueous solution. In simpler terms, they both claim that an acid is a substance that is dissolved in water and then separated into its individual ions.